Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing okay today or night, wherever time you're watching this video. I am French Fry of the Sea, a cozy gamer that kind of mixed up his own channel, and I kind of want to talk about that today. As you can tell by the image on screen, future of the channel 2026. I've talked about this before last year, I think twice. Um, but I have three topics to discuss: cozy gaming, One Piece content, and book reviews. So, first things first, in case you're new here, who am I? I'm French Fry of the Sea. I started my channel 9 months ago on YouTube playing cozy games such as Fields of Mystria, Little Kitty Big City, and oh gosh, Roots of Pacha, which I really enjoyed. However, when I first started, I was also playing Life is Strange 2. Now, those games are fun, but they don't really mix well with Life is Strange 2, but I really enjoyed it. I loved playing cozy games over on Twitch and here on YouTube, but eventually my old computer gave out. It was a secondhand computer, a refurbished computer, and it ended up giving out. And as a result, I had no computer for a while. I figured out though I could stream on my PlayStation 4, and so I decided to do that. Um, and so that's what I did. However, I don't have any cozy games on my PS4. So instead, sorry, I'm gonna change the volume here. Ah, uh, sorry, it keeps going into red, which means it's cutting out the audio. Um, anyway, so instead, I decided to play the Dark Picture Anthologies, Little Hope, and One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. And I got into a little bit of a crunch because in spring of this year, 2026, PlayStation plans to discontinue the ability to stream from the PS4. Luckily, I got another computer and I'm able to do content again on the computer. But I finished Little Hope and wanted to finish One Piece Pirate Warriors 4's story before spring of this year. Now, um, because of this, I kind of put cozy gaming on the back burner, but that wasn't the only issue. I noticed for the past 4 months or five since I started doing non cozy content, I haven't gotten any views. And before, I wasn't really getting views anyway, maybe two or three, but now I wasn't getting any. And I found out the YouTube algorithm really does not like when you do multiple different things. Um, it really gets aggravated with you because it wants to put you at a certain area. It wants to know who to push your content to. And when you do multiple different things, it kind of makes it difficult for the algorithm to do that, from what I was told. Um, and starting from cozy games, which I love and is the reason I got into content creation in the first place, into horror choice-based games and a action-packed Japanese anime-based video game, the algorithm kind of got mixed up, and I think my channel got mixed up a lot. And I kind of forgot why I started this channel in the first place, which was to play and enjoy cozy games and give you, the viewer, something to relax to at the end of the day, or on the weekends, or whatever day off you have. And I want to fix that. I want to fix that. I want to fix the algorithm for my channel, and I especially want to go back to playing cozy games. So, after this video, the only content that is going to be uploaded to this channel is cozy games. I will be continuing Little Witch in the Woods, and after that, I don't know what I'll do next, but it's going to be cozy games on French Fry of the Sea from now on. Now, what about the One Piece content? I'm playing One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 still, and I made a One Piece short that got 1.7k views. In short term, that may not be considered good, but for me, it was mind blowing. Um, and the fact is, I don't want to abandon my One Piece content. I am currently really into One Piece. I love One Piece. I love playing Pirate Warriors 4, and I also got Odyssey, which will work on my computer, that I want to play for you guys who enjoy One Piece content. But again, I want to focus cozy gaming on French Fry of the Sea. So I made a separate channel. It's connected to this channel in the sense that it's a brand channel. I didn't know what that was. I watched a video on it, and it was easier than making a completely separate YouTube account, which would require a separate Gmail account. But so basically, that channel is called French Fry of the Grand Line, or the tag is French Fry Grand Line. Um, I can't move my One Piece Pirate Warrior 4 VODs from this channel, French Fry of the Sea, over to French Fry of the Grand Line, but I can continue playing the game there and posting YouTube shorts of One Piece and eventually play Odyssey over there. So that's what I'm going to do. I am going to focus that channel for One Piece. So One Piece won't be talked about on this channel anymore on French Fry of the Sea. Instead, it will be put over on French Fry of the Grand Line. I will keep the VODs that are up on this channel up so people can still see them. And because, again, I can't transfer them, and I'm really proud of those VODs, even if they haven't gotten any views. And thirdly, book reviews. I've never talked about this on the channel before, but recently I've gotten really big into reading again. When I was a little boy, I loved reading since Head Start, and I've read like crazy since then, but at some point I fell off. I stopped reading, I stopped enjoying books, and December of last year, I got back into reading. Um, and I thought to myself, why don't I make a book review channel? To talk about my favorite books that I've read, to kind of let other people know, hey, this book exists if you're interested. But the thing is, you have to have a niche, sort of a thing to focus on. And in case you haven't known from my gaming channel, and Fred of the Sea here, in Ritsupacha, I married Garrick, a male character, and in Fields of Mystria, I focused on March, a male character, and swooned over Ulrich, March's brother, and I can't think of his name, but the older farmer next door to my farm, who was a male. So I think you can kind of put two and two together there. I don't talk about it a lot on the channel, not because I'm ashamed, but because I don't want the main focus of my gaming channel being my sexuality. That being said, the book review channel is called Rainbow Hearts Villainous Thoughts. I believe. Hopefully, I'm saying that right. I've just made it a couple days ago, so it's still kind of new for me. Um, and basically, it is going to be a book review channel where I review gay romance books and villain stories that are retellings or backstories of villains. And I'm doing the villain thing because not only do I really love villain books, but I see that it kind of connects with those of the LGBTQ plus because we have been villainized throughout history. Not all history, but most recent history and a little bit far back into that. Um, Sorry about that. So it was kind of a thing that I wanted to do. I love villain books. I got into reading villain backstories because of George McGregory, I think is how you say his name, is Wicked, the Untold, Wicked, The Life and Times of the Wicked Witch of the West. That's about to get the musical's name. Um, and I eventually discovered Serena Valentino is villain books for Disney. And I fell in love ever since. So, I wanted to review both types of books on the channel, and I don't know that many villain books compared to gay romance. So I'll be reviewing both. So there'll be something for everyone, kind of, for both people who are not gay and people who are members of the LGBTQ plus. So that being said, these three channels are not going to mix. I won't talk about my book reviews on this channel or One Piece. I won't talk about the One Piece content on the book review or Cozy Gaming content channels. And obviously, I won't talk about Cozy Gaming on One Piece or book review channels. I might advertise the channels every once in a while, but I'm not going to discuss those topics on any of the opposite channels. So yeah, and I haven't uploaded anything to either of them, but hopefully this Tuesday I'll have it set up to where I can stream One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 on French Fry the Grand Line, and where I can, and hopefully today I'll be able to upload my first book review of The Haunting Between Us, which is a really cute story that I really enjoyed. But uh as a result, I'm kind of there's no content on the other two channels, but if you want, and only if you want, I can't stress that enough. If you're not interested in One Piece, if you're not interested in gay romance or villain backstories, you don't have to subscribe to either of the other two channels if you don't want to. I don't want people supporting me at the cost of what they love, what they like, and what they believe. Only subscribe to those two channels or this channel if you genuinely like the content and you want to see more. Please do not force yourself to subscribe to any of these channels if you don't like my content. I understand completely, it's not for everybody. So, also, I am so thankful for the views that I have gotten on this channel. And I cannot stress enough that I'm not leaving YouTube and I'm not abandoning French Fry of the Sea. This is my baby. This is my first YouTube channel where I made content. And I'm not the best at it. I don't know how to improve. I'm kind of at a loss there. But I'm happy and proud of myself for being brave enough to do this and to stick with it. Even if I never get a huge following, um, I'm having fun. I'm enjoying it. And the same thing goes for the One Piece content channel and the book review channel. Um, these are things that I enjoy and love to do, and I want to be able to do them and share them with other people. And if it clicks, it clicks. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's just kind of the thing. So yeah. So as for the French Fry of the Sea here, back to the main channel here. I have plans to record Little Witch in the Woods on Wednesday for Wednesday upload still. I won't be streaming until I knock out One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 or I get to where the PS4 no longer allows me to stream it, of which case I'll be possibly streaming Fields of Mystria on Cozy Gaming again. Our friends rather see. So if not, I will wait until I'm done with Little Witch in the Woods and either stream or make videos of Fields of Mystria. Because once I'm done with One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, I do intend to, excuse me for a minute, Sorry about that. I do intend on playing One Piece Odyssey on the One Piece channel. Um, if you are thinking about subscribing to the book review channel, please understand that it does take time for me to read. So there won't be a review every week or possibly even every 2 weeks. It might be a monthly thing depending on how long the book is, but I will upload there into One Piece, to French Fry of the Grand Line, and here at French Fry of the Sea. So again, I want to thank you for the support you've given me so far, and for any future support I get on the channel. Um, it's always exciting to see I have a new subscriber, or someone likes my content, or I have a nice comment, or just a view at all on my videos makes my day, and I'm so thankful for all of you. So again, the channel, there are three channels now. French Fry of the Sea is the main. French Fry at the Grand Line is for my One Piece content, and Rainbow Hearts Villainous Thoughts is my book review channel. Down below in the about, I will put the links to the other two channels along with this channel just in case. And yeah, I cannot wait to get started on all three, but especially to continue and get back into playing my cozy games that I love more than anything. Thank you guys. Stay cozy, stay safe. I know the world's a dark place right now, but we'll get through this one way or another, I promise. Um, anyway, thank you so much for watching this if you did. And I might not get that first video out this Wednesday, depends. I'll try, but if I don't, it'll be next Wednesday, but I definitely will get it out. Um, anyway, thank you guys so much. Bye.